morning. It is the 11th of June. It is Thursday. Just gone 20 past 8. I am washed, dressed. I've got this maroon top on. I tend to wear this a lot with shorts. I'll give you a show of my outfit in a moment. I still haven't got my DVDs done on the bookcase. I've had a couple of really rough nights, ache and everything. Don't worry, I'm happy bunny, I'm okay. It's just feeling very sluggish, and I think it's due to the weather as well. As you know, it's cooled down a lot. I have got a fleece jacket as well, but I've been moving about. I've made the bed, I've done my 30-minute tidy up. I haven't put the washing on yet because the only thing is I might be videoing in the kitchen dining room, and that causes a problem because obviously trying to talk and have the washing machine going, so I'll have that on in between. I was a little bit annoyed because I had to use my tumble dryer yesterday and possibly again today. Normally I don't use it as I said, between Easter and possibly September time. But when you have 3 or 4 really bad days, and as this weather started, I was putting my washing in, out, yeah, shaking all about. Do the okie dokie and turn around. That's how it felt every time I put it out, when the sun sort of came through and it was a little bit breezy. Put it out, get back in 5 minutes later, bring it back in. I just gave up in the end. I may have to put my air back up in my dining room. As you know, the dining room is a number of different things, different uses, so that's where I might be concentrating on today, the kitchen dining room area. As I said, I will get round to doing my DVD case, but I will have to make sure I'm in the mood to do that, because I don't want to start it and then think, well, probably I will. If I start something, I try and finish it. But I don't. It's one of those jobs that once I start it, I really need to plow on with it, and I have to be in the right frame of mind to do it. Right, not too bad this morning. A couple of few bits around. Yeah, poor old bear's come out. I believe this was from Amazon a fair few years ago. It's a microwavable Beddy bear. We don't tend to have, hot water bottle, that's what I was on about. Well, anyway, we do have one. It is actually got a furry case, and it had a little pocket with a mini bear. I had it as a present, so I won't get rid of it because you never know if you may need a hot water bottle for any reason. But this is my pal here. As I said, it came from Amazon. It goes in the microwave for a couple of minutes, and this is what I've been using. You know, it sort of goes on my knee like that, bless him. You know, a bit of heat, or I use it on my hand, especially this bit. And because it's full of beans and I think, you know, the heat, and I've been doing that because, I don't know, I've been getting numbness in my fingers. I brought this up with the doctor last year about whether I was starting to suffer from arthritis, because it runs in our family on the female side, like my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, and I'm sure it's sort of setting in. I'm sure that's probably what part of the problem is. I don't know. Being diabetic as well, I just aches and pains, and I have got my lamp on, and it's so dull. I mean, a week or so ago we had brilliant sunshine even at this time of morning. I've got a couple of things to sort out. Yes, I'm sitting down and I've got my thick socks on because my feet, God, you hear that? My feet get cold quite quickly, so as you know, I'm always in fluffy socks. These are actually my winter socks, woolly. The only trouble is, I don't know if anybody else has this problem. They do after a while go quite big and baggy and start slipping, so I have to be aware. They have got sort of, easy grips, so I do like these. But as I said, yeah, and I'm in sort of autumn colours, that's how I feel, and I'm sure that is why I am feeling a bit sluggish with the weather. When it was nice and warm and the sun was out, I don't know if anybody else is like this, You get the vitamin, is it D from the sun? I did have that spark, I think, and I got things done. Even though it was hot, I got more done then. Yeah, hubby still wants to get me a new laptop. I said no, not at the moment. I've got other things on my wish list first. It works. As I said, got the keyboard from my son. And yeah, a couple of DVDs. That's that DC one. Not too bad. The guys did a good job straightening up when they came to bed. I was upstairs getting that last video uploaded. And I did a general tidy up yesterday, but I didn't film anything. That's why I did my fragrances and body mists. Do you want to see? Hubby's not going to like this. Hubby's Father's Day gift came from my youngest son today. No, sorry, yesterday. From Amazon. And this is what he wanted to see. But we love the game Sonic. So we have got Sonic the Hedgehog. This is something hubby requested, so our son actually purchased it when it was released on DVD. So yes, that should be good. We're waiting for Doolittle to come, and I'm sure that the release date was in the last couple of days. I can't remember now. But my son said he got a message to say that it possibly be the 20th of June. And I know you can purchase it on Amazon Prime, you know, to watch it online now. So I don't know whether the response to that DVD has been horrendous or something. But I will have to check online to see if that is the case or whether it's out of stock or whatever. We, as me and my son, we did go to the cinema to see it, and oh, I loved it. I didn't know what I was going to expect, but I did enjoy it. And yeah, and as I said, the animals in it are amazing, and I know a lot of it is you know, computer generated and things like that, I think, but they do use animals and everything. And when we saw the bloopers, it was funny. Yeah, so it is coming up to 8:30. It'd be a lot of probably sitting down today, I must admit, due to the fact I feel sluggish. That's all I can say. Happy bunny, but sluggish. And I'm trying to get things done. Funny enough, after I mentioned, not yesterday, but the day before, about doing those basic things, you know, like the wash, this one not washing, you tidy up, you pick up, you know, just spend, I mean, you can do that possibly in an hour. I say I usually allow 30 minutes for my general tidy up, which includes the beds and everything. Admittedly, I haven't done the mugs yet. I was just about to have breakfast. I did start and I didn't film it. Hubby'd gone to work. This was at 6:30. Son was in bed. I'll take you through to the dining room. As I said, I've got a DVD mess there. I said I've been wearing my white clogs in the house, and I've got my black ones out for outside. But as I said, I've got my socks because my feet were cold. Not too bad in here. Got the ladder there. As I said, I am going to get rid of the wooden one, and that is going to go at the side just there. I've got bags there that I need to possibly sort out due to the fact I don't want to keep twisting my back. I've got my fleece here, lights on. This is the thing, after, you know, over a week of lovely beautiful weather, got to have lights back on. Yeah, I've got my fleece here. And that's the Meg O'Neill, and it's very similar to, you know, me, and colour coordinated as much as I can on my jeans. This was a charity shop buy. I'm sure it was, and I think I only paid something like, I think it was like 4 items for £1 or something. I can't really remember. I've got my this like planner thing. This is what I got from the works. I've still got the price there, but I actually shared this, and that's got my notes and things, ideas for YouTube. I sat there with my coffee this morning, and you know, I was just planning things out. Yeah, stand, yeah. That's the stand I think I showed you that hubby made because it's broke. That's only on there. This is the thing, because this is what was happening. It was wobbling in the breeze if I was filming outside, so we just stuck a screwdriver in there. You do what you do, don't you, to get through these things. And this is what I was actually redoing. I know I sorted it out a little while ago, but obviously I haven't seen our granddaughter, so it was cancelled last weekend. Don't think it's going to happen this weekend due to the weather. But what I wanted to do was originally was going to put a gazebo up. This is last weekend and this weekend. Take a lot of her toys out, especially those that she hasn't used for a while or played with, and see what she sort of plays with. Obviously the kitchen will stay because she plays with that. The little farm will stay and the doll's house, but she'll be 3 in October. So I'm just going through her books. Went through these, went through these bins, and funny enough, everything's gone back. And what I've done is I've taken pictures of what I believe she will not play with, so that I haven't got any more storage. I'm going to recheck things because I've got stuff under the dining room table. I've got stuff there. Do you know what I mean? Just pieces that not been able to get rid of. So we did a couple of trips to the tip. We didn't do the last one due to just weather and things happening, although that may have been the ideal time. But then, you know, sometimes they have to watch health and safety because those ramps as you go up to the big bins do actually get slippery. So yeah, there's a few things I've got question marks on, and I'm sorting some books out, some that I'm keeping, some that I'm putting aside to go to our home. But yeah, it might seem a bit wasteful because things are going back, and we shall have to see. But I haven't got a lot more room, and I daren't start junking hubby's shed up again. I could put them in my shed, I suppose, but I'll put it this way. So like here, like the ball, she would definitely keep because she plays with that. But some of these, you know, wooden jigsaws, she's outgrown now. And so there's a couple of toys in one of the bins that I need, you know, to leave the home. Yeah, I've been mentioned before about putting stuff on Marketplace and everything and selling them. And we came to the conclusion either to donate them or there's a couple of people we know that possibly want the stuff, and that's what we've done in the past. Due to the fact it's like car boots. I used to do car boots regularly, especially I'm talking like 80s, 90s. And I used to make a fair bit, but now I think either people want it for next to nothing. I mean, I don't overcharge because I want to get rid of the stuff, but then I found out really the time it took to, because I cleaned everything, do you know what I mean, and I priced everything up, you know, get it in the car and set up, and you know, the time you're there, sometimes it got to the stage at the last one we did, which was a fair few years ago, I didn't think it was worth it. And I'm sorry for people who do car boots. Yeah, part of me wants to do it, but I know I don't work, but with hubby working such long hours, he would rather just donate the stuff. I can understand it. He'd rather go into work, and I could understand this, and this is why I said about it when I was working at the time I went out to work. It was better to do the extra hours, and I know it's working, but you guaranteed money, if that makes sense. Even hubby said that. He'd rather go into work and work an hour, a couple of hours, and he would get more than what we'd probably get back on the car boot. There was a question mark about us getting rid of the desk now. That is going to be either in the near future, as I've messaged my son for our granddaughter, or it's going to go by the end of the year. I mean, the thing is, bless, these have been sitting here now nearly, 3 months and not played with, which is a shame really. I know we'll get back to normal, but she's got a kitchen, and how I look at it, she's got a doll's house, she's got a dolls. There's just some things that and the little farm thing that I'm really think about getting rid of, because my idea was I'm not sure that she'll play with the Mega Blocks anymore that are in here. So I'd actually thought possibly having the dolls in there and getting rid, except for the ball. I won't get rid of the ball because she plays with that when we go to the park. When we get to the park, that is. And as I say, that's the paper rack that I'm using at the moment. And I started doing this and I thought, oh, I'm going to stop because my stand was upstairs. I didn't want to make too much noise. And that's why I sort of did a bit of planning. I know it's bad doing 2 or 3 things at once. I've got a little bit of washing up to do, and I said I haven't still done my kitchen tour yet, so yeah. And my stand is looking very empty from fruit, which is right at the corner there. Got a bit of washing up to do. That fruit bowl has got to go back up. That had the instant whip and jelly in. And I keep meaning I can get the steps out, I think, and put it back. So yeah, nattering on. This is probably going to be a sort of vlog video, I think, and get things done. I said nothing really has changed much. I keep my cushion down here. That's this thick one. This one I got from Home Sense. I think it was £5, reduced down from £24.99. I remember that. It's a really big one. So there's my hand. And I use this when I'm sitting on the floor. Just so it's, you know, soft, and I just keep it there because obviously it's handy. I've got a bit of decluttering to do, a few hot spots. I've got another pile of ironing to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that today, so let's get on. Right, I thought I'd quickly do my outfit of the day. I've got this top. This was actually a charity shop purchase, and I wear it an awful lot. I say normally wear it with shorts. It's just got this little sleeve here, and I've just teamed it with very similar coloured jeans. Funny enough, I haven't worn these for ages because I couldn't get into them, but there's plenty of room. I can actually put my hand down there, which is really surprising. In fact, I think I'm going to need a belt because I keep itching them up. So in my video, if I keep itching them up, that's why. So I'm quite happy with that actually, and I like the outfit. And as I said, I got my good old winter socks on. Yeah, I might have to put my fleece on in a bit because being I'm downstairs, it is cooler down here. I didn't get on with the side parting, so what I'm doing, I'm just flicking it back like that. And yeah, it's my reef there. You might find I'll be changing pieces around our home again just to give it a fresh look, because I know the store's open on Monday, but I think they're going to be fairly busy. They've done it craftily, haven't they, on Monday, so I presume people that are off or not working can use the stores, and then obviously if it was weekend it would just be madness, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get out there anyway, due to the fact I think it's just going to be so busy and everything, and need to stay safe. I really want B&M. Diane Kelly has just been into B&M, and yeah, I thought, oh, I want to go. Yeah, and I know she's just posted her haul, which I haven't seen yet. That is when I have my coffee break. I'm hoping to go and see that. So go over to Diane Kelly. She's a lovely lady, and I think we're very similar in some ways. And I know she's got a few children and quite a few grandbabies as well, and I think she calls one of hers Munchkin as well, because I call ours Munchkin, just that she always seems to be snacking, you know, and eating. She's not overweight or anything, and she has watched what she eats, but I don't know, it's just something. I think hubby started that off, calling her Munchkin, and funny enough, rather than saying her name, we said Munchkin, and she seems to answer that anyway, which is really funny. So yeah, I keep saying this, but I wanted to show my outfit. I'm going to put my jumper on because it's cooler down here, warmer upstairs, as I said the other day. Hubby said about, because I was cold, he said about putting the fire on. I didn't want to put the heating on because it would be too warm upstairs, things like that. So yeah, I said, this time of year, like the tumble dryer, don't normally have my heating on at all until again, usually about, I would say, September time, unless the temperature suddenly drops. I know we've gone away sort of beginning of September, then come home and had to put the heating on to air the house round through because it's been cold and everything and being away, especially when we've been away for like 2 weeks, that sort of time of year. So yeah, I keep saying this. Hello, I'm gonna have to get on. I'll say that over and over again. It's just saying that I'm doing it again. When I'm talking, I know a couple of people have mentioned to me, you know, family members and everything, said, you keep saying you're going to get on and then you've got to go. It's a short natter or chat and then you go on to another subject. Because if I don't do it there and then, I will forget and the time will pass. So, yes. So I'm going to finish my breakfast and have another cup of coffee. Then I will get on. Right, so I'm just dusting the rest of this paper rack that I use for our granddaughter's books, and just seeing what books we've got, as I said, because it's been, what, I don't know if it's been about 3 months, like I said, since she's been here. So, yeah, no, before the lockdown, I was so used to seeing her at weekends. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle that way. Like I said, I got this shoe rack from Bernardo's, as I said, and I'm just giving it a good dust now. I said all along that I love paper racks for, you know, different uses. As this one, I like it because it matches with the wood in the dining room, I say, with the dining room table and everything. But also I like it, not like my white one, which I'm happy with, but it sort of goes into a V. I prefer them sort of oblong shaped. It's just easier that way. So I'm just giving it a dust through, get all these jobs done. So looking forward to going away in the caravan. Hubby's booked some time off in September as well, but we haven't booked any holidays up as yet because the company caravan haven't opened up yet to make these reservations, so we're having to wait for that. Getting all fluffy here, so yeah. And as I said, it just slots in just nicely in this bit. Once again, I might have to pull everything out to hoover. And I have the hoover out. And just going through all the books. This is one of our granddaughter's favourite ones because it makes a noise. And she just loves this. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sure I told you the story about this one. The batteries went flat and I said, oh, I'm sorry, you know, batteries are flat, we'll have to wait till we get some batteries. And next thing I know, good old Grandpa didn't take the hint, which I was surprised, and when I put new batteries in it, it was when she was staying for the weekend and it was constantly on. Yeah, so and as you can see, it was 30 pence. Still got a lot of the labels on, you know, the stickers, because I do get a lot of these from charity shops, especially Bernardo's, which is my favourite one. The only thing is, that one is one of her favourites, and she knows about that one. She always goes for that one. This one is on loan from a good friend of mine. It's Peter Rabbit's Counting Book. Again, I do like the hardback books at the moment, and also they're easier to wipe. And so she's using this to count. As I said, it's going to be difficult to know which books to get rid of. Then we've got First 100 Animals. As you can see, I paid a lot for these, 30p each for a lot of these, and sometimes it was 4 or 5 books for £1 or 99p. But we like all these with all the different animals and all the different, you know, bright colours and everything, so we can go all through the animals. So that's definitely a keep. I can see most of these will end up going back. Yeah, this one's a little bit flat. She's very much into dinosaur. This is Dinosaur Raw. She loves the dinosaurs. So yeah, so that is another kit. It's just to keep a check what we have anyway. And yes, another 30p one, and dinosaurs again, and it's one of those little pop-up books. So yeah. I must admit, I do enjoy reading to her and looking through the books with her, but that was something I used to love doing with our sons. I'm very much a reader myself, and so I like to get different books in, but I did promise myself, except for 2 books that are Christmas ones that are in one of the boxes, I try and not get beyond this amount of books in our home. So, and then we've got some small ones. Again, some of these may end up going. We've got the small, like, Peppa Pig ones here. Got 2 of those. And then these are again on loan from a friend. We've got these little ones. These tiny ones I used to like to put in her when I used to pack a little backpack when we used to go to the caravan. And I used to like little things like this, you know, because they're small and colourful, to put in a backpack when she's in the car. But very often used to try and wear her out before we go in the car. So the majority of the time, once she was in a car seat, she used to fall asleep. But as I said, we haven't taken her away this year yet, so things may be different now because she hardly ever naps during the day. So there's only a couple. There's this one that actually could be mended because it's sort of split, but it's also a couple of the bits come off. This was another charity shop buy, I think it was, or it was on loan. I can't remember now. I think I got it from charity shop. What I like about this one is the fact that it's one of those feely, touchy ones, but I might be able to do something with that one. So I'm either going to recycle that one. I'm not sure about giving it to the charity shop because it's got a bit scruffy now. But I might do something craft wise with it, so that one is going to go. And these 2 will be going to our granddaughters. These 2, one of this is busy swimming, obviously when the swim pools and then unlock again, you know, the lockdown from the swim pools. She likes to go swimming with her parents. What I do like about this, I've shown you this before, this is another 30p one, as you can see, is that you pull these down and they change, which I think is really good. Look, I say our granddaughter likes anything like this. I think any child would actually. And then this little penguin dives in. Those 2 will be leaving our home to go to our granddaughters because I'm sure they're going to want something different in their home as well. And then I've got another pile of books here that was taken out and going through. As you can see, there's a common thing, 30p on this one. This is the Tales of Peter Rabbit. I just think they're so sweet. This is another one. Probably she's gone beyond this. It's another one of those that you can sort of pull. Let me move that. Look, you can shoot it there, like that. Moo, things like that, you know, and it's got the mirror there. So yeah, so she does like those sort of things. This is my favourite colours. Yeah, 30p again. And as I said, this is colours, and look, things move. And we've got the red there and the bus, and things like that. So that's quite a good one because it's dealing with colours. So I've got ones with numbers, colours, animals. This one was a gift. This was from my good friend, and she gave us this. I think it was our granddaughter's first birthday? First Christmas. I think it was the first Christmas. It was to me and to her and me. And that's Not My Owl. And this is another one. It's a fairly touchy type one. But this one, because of my love of owls, but this became, every time she stays over, this is her nighttime book that we read. That's probably one that I will actually keep because, said, it's my love of owls and everything. Yeah, got Peppa Pig. She does like a Peppa Pig, and this has got some that you can touchy-feely book again. So things that do things like that. We've got 2 Winnie the Pooh books. And then we've got this one, which was 30p. This is 2 books in one. Again, I've mentioned this before. It's Rumplestiltskin. And then, as you read the book, that way, you turn it round and you got Puss in Boots. And then you carry on reading. So, yeah, so that's 2 books in one. Right, so they all go in there. And may have room, yeah, maybe for 1 or 2 more books in there. And I've actually pulled out 3. So yeah, so I've got a little basket for stuff to go to our granddaughter. It's getting rid of the stuff for the charity shop. Not so much the tip, because we could go at weekends, but until those charity shops open back up, and then I think it's going to be a while before the stuff goes, because I got a sneaky feeling. The one I go to, Bernardo's, I've said this a number of times, it's got 2 stores. It's got the drop-off centre, which is also a shop, that then a few doors down it's got, you know, their charity shop as well. So a lot of the times in the drop-off one, it's a rummage sort of thing, which I don't mind. It's larger and everything. And the other one, obviously, is more organised and uniformed and everything. But I'm wondering if they're going to hold off and allowing stuff to come in. I know just before the lockdown, they were inundated with stuff. Every time I used to go in, unless it was just hubby that used to drop off stuff so I didn't get tempted, I would come out with a couple of items, but I try and drop off more than what I take away. Sometimes when I used to go, it used to be a very good day sort of thing, and seen quite a few things to tick off in my box that I wanted. Other times, you know, not so much, but it's just one of those hit and miss things, isn't it? So 3 books out of that one, I'm going to pull those out. As I said, the problem is with the other pieces, the toys, I've either got to take them to the charity shop, or excuse me, I'm going to have to find or contact somebody to see if they're likely to, once the lockdown is over, whether they want to take them off my hands or not, or whether just put them to charity. I don't know. So that is that done. I dusted this last week. Well, sometimes if I've got enough time, I dust it every week. If I don't, I do it every other week. So I'm leaving it this week as I did it last week. So I've got the books done. A small, you know, sort of result. As I said, I've got 3 books there that I'll be leaving. And I have got about 3/4 of this box to go. But like I said, it's finding somewhere to take them. As I said, I do prefer to take them to Bernardo's. Also, it's quite close to home as well. So I'm going on to the next bit now.